Hello. Look, over on Instagram, I put out a bit of a call for help because I do my tea journaling and I keep all my things in this box, which, is not the most attractive thing. Anyway, I consulted Instagram and they came up with so many good suggestions. Delfonic pouches, bow organisers, gallon leather, you name it. However, my funds didn't really run to that, and I found this great tutorial by the Grain Creative to make your own Delfonics dupe pouch, which I did. So here it is. I sewed it up according to the instructions and the pattern that was kindly provided, and I'm really chuffed with it. I made it with some old denim that I had. I think it was from leftover from some overalls that I sewed for my daughter when she was smaller, and also a tablecloth offcut to make the lining inside, and I found zip and some bias binding, and away I went. And so I had this beautiful pouch for really just the cost of my time. So yeah, I'm very pleased with it, to say the least. In Australia, the small Delfonics pouch tend to cost between 50 and 60 Australian dollars, so not insignificant, because there's always new things to buy, nice things to buy. I also put this month's fund budget towards a Kickstarter campaign that Brittany McCowan is running in order to help get her Kawaii Café secured down in Sydney. So I really wanted to support her in her project, so I was more than happy to commit my fund budget this month to that project. I'll see if I can leave a link to it below. So here I am taking all the things out of my beautiful box and getting ready to load up my new, it's not a Delfonics, a Teafonics. Well, let's call it the Teafonics pouch because that is predominantly what I'm going to be using it for. When I tea journal, I take my supplies and my little backdrop here and my filming stand, and I move around my house depending where the light is. So it's really nice to be able to have a bit more of a compact and easy to organize and carry pouch in order to put all my little bits and pieces in. So there goes my tea journal, so it's nicely protected now. The cover has been getting a bit scratched and marked. I did a cleaning video on it and conditioning video on it maybe about a month ago or so. You can find it here. That's my little macrame teacup mat that my pen pal Serviana made for me, not this Christmas but Christmas last, which I think adds a beautiful touch to my moments when I enjoy my cup of tea. I'm putting in my adhesives, my glue stick, my glue tape. This is my date stamp that I use. I've gotten a bit boring and I tend to just use the same black ink. It's kind of a grungy black ink, so I don't mind the look it gives. But I don't want to put my date stamp, I'm not very good at cleaning it, directly into my pouch. So I'm just trying to stamp off a lot of the excess here. Still not 100% happy with it. Popping my clip in that I use to hold my journal open. It's too pretty to go on the inside, so I'm going to put it on the outside. Then I've got a whole bunch of, here's my double-sided tape that I use for some of the more sturdy items that I want to put down, or things like foil-lined tea bags. My little, or my kids call it my Instagram scissors, but they're small scissors. They're useful for doing my tea journal. And yeah, so I have a whole bunch of ephemera here that pen pals and tea swappers have sent me that I use with my tea journaling, and I think I'm going to put it in here for the moment, but I think I'm going to actually put it in a different pouch later. I just don't want them getting like scuffed up and so forth, but this will do for the moment. So I'm just popping that in one of the internal pockets. Yeah, the pattern from the Grain Creative is really good. You could customize it too. I tended to follow it fairly as she had it. So on one side I've got 2 smaller pockets and a wider pocket here. On the other side I have 3 quite generous pen loop type pockets and a bigger pocket with 2 behind it. Inside, on one side I have a full size pocket, and on the other one pocket divided into half, so another 2. So yeah, it really is great for organizing all your things. This is my little plastic folder that I used to keep in my tea journal with some particularly beautifully smelling tea bags. They've kind of lost their smell now, so I'm just debating I might take them out now, but in the meantime it's a good place to put those scissors that have quite a sharp point on the end, and my grungy ink pad. The little snails was a gift from a friend of mine. They're called tea creatures, and they're designed to sit on the edge of your teacup, and you wind your excess tea bag string around the shell so it doesn't dangle in your tea, and they look cute to boot. So I do like coordinating them with sometimes with my spreads or with the tea packets, but I think they're just fun. They're really fun, and yeah, they're not machine washable, but they can go in the dishwasher too. They're made of silicone. So, yep, I give them a bit of a wash now and again. So that's what I'm doing there. I'm putting them aside to give them a bit of a wash. Here is my Kawaii fountain pen, a Uniball white gel pen. Fits nicely on the outside there. I still have 2 spare pockets. And yeah, zip it up. And yeah, so I think it's a great solution. So thank you to everyone. If you've come over from Instagram to have a look here, thank you to everyone who made suggestions. I did a little reel with all the different options I had over there, so you can go and check that out. And I'll see you next time in my more organized world. Thank you for watching. Bye.